Something, guys. So we're back again. I'm going to try and not make this one too long, but it's a match preview, the last match preview of the season. This is a bit different from last year because I remember last year my last match preview was me at the airport about to go on holiday, doing a match preview for the Everton game in hopes that we'd win that game and Man City would lose their game against West Ham so that we could win the league. Fast forward to over 12 months later, and look where we are. Now, if you're wondering why am I wearing an Arsenal shirt, well, that's because the women's have just won the Champions League. So, they deserve me wearing it. You know what I mean? Because the women know how to get over the line. You know what I mean? But we've got match preview. Southampton versus Arsenal at St. Mary's Stadium. A club that I cannot stand because they know how to play football when it comes to Arsenal coming to town. So I'm not going to spend too long. I'm just going to get on with the match preview and give you guys a reaction to a clip that one of my subscribers, Andy, sent me. Big up to Andy, about Arteta in is where Arteta out. So I haven't watched the whole clip. I've got it saved there in the chamber. So yeah, let's get on with this anyway. Following one of their toughest seasons in the Premier League, Southampton must take the field one last time in a game which ultimately means nothing as they will remain rooted to the foot of the table regardless. Sitting just 1 point above infamous 2008 Derby side, a 30th league defeat here would see Southampton become the first side ever to lose that many games in the Premier League era. The Saints have only once previously met Arsenal on the final day of a Premier League campaign, with the hosts actually triumphing 3-2 in their very last game at the Dell back in 2001. But any such sense of occasion will be absent from this encounter. Last winning a home league game in November 2024, drawn 2, lost 11. Southampton will do well to leave with their dignity intact after conceding 19 times across 6 visits from London sides. Since then, drawn 1, lost 5. All but guaranteed to finish second for the 3rd season in a row. Arsenal should make the trip to South with plenty of confidence ahead of their 50th Premier League meeting against Southampton. Won 26, drawn 15, lost 8. Recent inconsistency in the league may raise some slight concern amongst the Gunners' faithful. 1-2, drawn 4, lost 1. Although they haven't lost any of their last 19 games to end a league season, 117, drawn 2. It will perhaps surprise a few that Arsenal have won more final day Premier League games, 23, than any other side since the league's inception. A run which includes 13 consecutive wins in such games ahead of this trip. And that tally will be an expectation for the Gunners, who have a perfect winning record against relegated sides this season, 1-5, scoring 6 unanswered goals across the 2 away games they're in. So Southampton hasn't scored a goal in 346 minutes of regulation play since defender Jack Stevens opener in a defeat to the Fulham. Well, Arsenal coming to town, so you don't have to worry there. Obviously, the same people will not play this game: Gabriel, Jesus, Saliba, Timber, and Tomiyasu, of course. They've got a few questionable players. Arsenal have lost 3 of the last 5, winning 1, drawing 1. Southampton have lost 3 of the last 5, drawing 2. Oh, my days. The predicted lineup for us is the usual suspects. Hang on a minute. Clark. Who's Clark? Braden Clark. He's in a predicted lineup. He won't play this game. It'll be Kivior and Calafiori more than anything. It'll be Kivior and Calafiori. But maybe we might give a youngster a shot. So Obviously, we've qualified for the Champions League. Wow. Obviously, we played 37 games, won 19, drawn 14. We've drawn the second most games in the Premier League behind Everton. And we're second. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous when you look at it. 71 points. So obviously the maximum we can get is 74 points. Lost 4 games this season. Absolute joke. This club's an absolute joke. I mean, my score prediction for this game, I don't expect us to win this game. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't. There's something in me that tells me that Southampton will, when they go out of this league, they'll take 3 points down with them. You know what I mean? Finish the league on 15 points, and so I'm predicting Southampton 2, Arsenal 1. I think it's going to be like the Bournemouth game. We'll score first. We'll score first, and we'll do that thing that we do where we just panic and try and hold on for dear life on the lead. I mean, really, we should be going there and smoking them, but it's Southampton. I mean, it's rare that we even smoke them, man. So the last time we played them, which was at the Emirates, was a 3-1 win. And before that was a 3-3 win when we were bottled in the league at the Emirates. Before that, a 1-1 draw at Southampton. So that's the last time we played here was 2022 in the 1-1 draw when we were, going for the title. And before that, we lost 1-0 at St. Mary's in 2022. And before that, we won 3-0 at the Emirates. So the last time we won at St. Mary's in the Premier League was 2021 with a 3-1 win. Southampton have beaten us in the FA Cup at their ground. They've beaten us in 2018 3-2 in the Premier League. So, it's don't really shy on really getting the odd victory here and there. The beating us in the EFL Cup at the Emirates in 2016 with 2-0. We then faced them in the Premier League. The FA Cup. Sorry. So we faced them twice that season, and we beat them 5-0 at their ground. 2015, they've beaten us 4-0. Before that, they beat us 2-0. That was at St. Mary's as well. EFL Cup, they beating us 2-1 in 2014. So, yeah, Southampton are not really... It's not... They're beating us 3-2 in 2002 at their ground. Obviously, that win there in 2003 was an FA Cup final when we won 1-0. But Southampton had the odd victories against Arsenal. You know what I mean? They have the odd victories here and there. But big up to you, mob boss, or boss, how you pronounce it. Big up to DXR. He's predicting a 3-2 Southampton win. Big up Kurt. He's predicting Arsenal win 1-0. Congratulations, Sunderland. I'm happy they're back in the Premier League. Yes, I am as well. I'm buzzing that they're back in the Premier League, fam. Yes. Buzzing about that. Didn't want Sheffield United coming up, man. Never know with Arsenal. So let us down, YG. Yeah, City can only get 71 points. Big up to Red Bull Vodka. We're crap, but Southampton ain't winning. They have not won their last 14 games. I ain't getting fooled by that. I've seen this story play out before. A team we should beat. And then, you know what I mean? I'll never forget that time in 2011-12 season when Blackburn Rovers were just getting slapped by everyone. And they got their first win against us. And I remember Christopher Samba talking about how this is a must-win game. He was treating it like they were playing Burnley or someone, a derby. And then they beat us. What did they beat us? 3-2 or something. They beat us 3-2. And that was like at the start of the 2011-12 season. And that pissed me off. I thought, you man, were losing to everyone. And then we come to town, you try your best. I mean, we got revenge on them because we beat them, I think, 7-1 at the Emirates in the reverse fixture. But still, you know what I mean? But, yeah, we've got 2-2 bit of yeah, they did beat him at Old Trafford, yeah, that season. But we've got a bit of a reaction to do, yeah? So let's get my reaction studio going, yeah? And this reaction is Arteta inners were Arteta out. Reacting with Lee Gunner, Allegia, and Ladimus Prime. So I haven't watched this video. I played 2 seconds of it. But apparently, this is when Igal...
I text him that all the time. Igal, jump on my fucking emergency meeting. You need to pay for your crimes against football.
Yeah, they're saying, bro. I hate the youngsters thing so much, bro. That shit is jarring, bro.
Oh, but they're young. Give them time.
Oh
Here we go.
God.
Oh,
Oh my
shit.
God. Oh my God.
Oh, my.
Oh, dear. So that's Igal saying... Igal demands Arteta is sacked. That's when in 2022 when we got smoked 5-0 by Man City.
5 days.
Prime, you was right.
What?
Prime.
It was the third game of
Yeah.
the season.
Of course I'm right. I'm not, bro.
Man City
You said-
5-0.
I don't.
You said you couldn't
know.
find the clip. You said you couldn't find the clip.
No, because
Right.
I was looking for the actual live stream.
Yeah,
Oh.
because, yeah, okay, I hear it. But this is the Terrace
Other than
Extra.
that.
For Igal.
Yeah, I have
Right.
it. Oh, you have it. Cool.
We got it. I'm going to go for a piss real
Damn,
quick.
Terry has
Yeah?
a big
Oh,
forehead. What the hell?
he went
Literally.
Turkey. He went Turkey.
When I
Alright,
hold
say
it
less.
up.
That's the Man City.
Oh, when it comes to things about people,
You said third game of the season.
because of the whole Tony.
As a City fan,
Oh,
So I'm just fast forwarding it so they can get to the reaction.
there's
a throwback clip. It's just Clips channel. Flowers ruined it. Oh, so now you don't want to be caught out of context, but you want to call me out of context, yeah? Flip Flop clearly didn't back his manager. Yeah, and we thought, yeah. But he has the audacity to laugh at Chelsea and Spurs all season. Also laughed at Liverpool when they lost the final.
Also, Lee, question, right? Because you know how Igal was like the league this year, his
Old and off,
That's when
Pep
we
got
get
sacked
used to it.
like that wouldn't.
already, right? But he just, I changed my mind, mate. And that's okay. That's okay. But when Lee Gunner said, and he goes, I changed my mind. We just all start, but you were so toxic. You wanted anti this and anti that. But you said any other team, Miguel, other than Man City that wins the league, you want him gone. I changed. Hold up 1 second. We loaned out, William Saliba that season.
Backup left back, so Kolasinac wouldn't have to play.
Oh, Kieran Tierney was at the club at that point.
Wait, let me
He
just...
fucking God knows how long. Yeah, but it's the I put a tweet out. Who's CDM fucking players than we have already? Fucking God.
Right.
But we could also see
I was just checking if he played the clip of Terry, but
Mustafi.
It
Yeah.
makes no sense. Callum Chambers holding. This is a championship defense. Callum Chambers holding. I love my team, but I gotta tell you as it is, guys. This is fucked up.
Oh
Callum
wow.
Chambers holding Kolasinac, Cedric are in this team, and we're how many years in to trying to get over this whole situation? We've been rebuilding for how many years? We still have
Wow.
Callum Chambers. We still have
oh, right. So it's been years, mate. And now so that's how man was back in 2022. It's been years. Look how long it's been. Now he's accepting finishing second. And then when man are talking about how long has it been, this guy's talking about, oh no, it's not Arteta, no, mate. You know what I mean?
holding.
Like
We
this
still,
God.
we just signed Cedric. Kolasinac is still here. As much as we want to talk about everything, these guys are not of the level. Now let's continue. Move on.
Tell
Move
us.
on. I'm like, okay, you know what? They're playing. I can't change the team.
No,
I'm
I'm not doing it for the Southampton game. No, what we're doing it for that. Jesus.
let me just try to have a little bit of optimism. My wife told me straight up, Terry, before the game, we're losing 4-0. I'm like, babe, if we lose more than 4 goals,
His wife told him that Arsenal were going to get smoked, you know. Jesus.
guarantee you I'm gonna buy you something. Now I'm gonna
How
have to buy
toxic
you.
and negative.
I'm not even joking.
This is what he said.
My
This is what
wife
he
told
said.
me straight up.
This is
Terry,
what he said.
after the
This is
game,
fucking hilarious.
we're losing 4-0.
I've never seen this.
If we lose more than 4 goals, I guarantee you I'm gonna buy you something. Now I'm gonna have to buy her a gift. I'm not even joking. Dead serious. So I'm gonna buy her a gift to make to over that. Then Terry, we played a 90-minute game.
Tell us.
Xhaka got a red card at the 35th minute.
Two-footed robbery.
But at that point, until
had
the end of the
enough. We
game,
were 3-0
we
down or 2-0
orchestrated
down.
one shot. Worst,
Wow.
as Gunnar Express said, one of the worst performances in history.
Nah, I'm sorry. Igal must be getting paid by someone. Did tell you Igal used to be able to throw out. Yeah, he did actually. Yeah, I'm actually going to be away again, so I'm going to have to take this laptop with me. I'm going to be away, so yeah, I'll do the watch along for that one. But yeah, Igal must be getting paid by someone. He must be getting paid to be a super test D rider, because this switch up is mad.
At halftime, we were down 3-0, and it was the easiest 3-0. At times, the players looked scared to even attack the defender.
What's changed since, by the way? This is 2021.
Nothing. Nothing's
Yeah,
changed.
Nothing's changed. Yeah, nothing's changed. We still get red cards. They look scared to attack. oh, by the way, we've got a championship. Well, we ain't got a championship defense anymore, but don't worry, guys. All the players that Super Duper Mick has rattled this guy over that have left have all won trophies since. Apart from Rob Holding, who can win one next weekend when he's in the championship playoff final. If Sheffield United get promoted, he's won a trophy. In fact, is he on loan from Palace?
What, Holding?
Yeah.
He is, yeah, he is.
I beg you tell me he played at least 1 minute in the fucking FA Cup this season.
No, because he moved in January.
Yeah,
So
oh shit. Hang on. No, I've got to verify
unless he played like third round.
that.
Oh, Lee, by the way, in that game against Man City, you know who played?
Go on.
Your favorite boy.
That would have been trending. I would have seen that. Like, because Nketiah was trending for like, what did
Whoever found this in the chat, by the way, bless you.
I
He's
don't
getting
know
finished.
what the manager can do at this point, but even he is out of his depth. It is a situation where
Even Super Tets is out of his depth. Boy, this is who Igal used to be, you know. Used to be a man with standards. Now man's talking about fam. Jesus.
where right now he's in Manchester. Pep had him as his assistant. He can have him back as his assistant.
Wow.
Because the way
Whoa! This is what he used to be. Damn! Man said Pep can have him back, you know. Man said Pep could have him back. Flip-flop is your shit. Jesus Christ. Man said Pep can have him back.
I've seen him do it.
Jesus.
club is set up, the way the organization of the team is set up, the way that everything is run at Arsenal Football Club right now, to be in 20th, to have 0 goals, is not an overstatement anymore. After Villarreal, to be honest, I barely had any support left for this manager. But
Wow.
Oh my god.
Right, this is gold.
this manager. After Villarreal, to be honest, I barely had any support left for this manager. But
Wow.
Oh my.
Barely had. After the Villarreal, he barely had any support left for this manager. Fam, man's been caught in 720p. So I mean, this is mad.
My God.
Right, this is gold. We're only halfway through this fucking 7-minute clip. He's finished. Yeah, me and Nusad are going to chef this guy expeditiously.
I have nothing to give to him.
He's got nothing.
He does not give us anything to hold on to as fans to be able to say, you know what?
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get Dave to fucking morph his face onto Ian Beale. Yeah, I've got nothing. I've got nothing left.
Oh, that's like EastEnders, brother.
There's nothing there anymore. It's a rotten course.
When Igal had, I might have to do my own full-on reaction to this. You know, no, I might have to do a full-on, an actual full-on reaction to that clip. Jesus. I think I might have to do it. I might just leave it here for now and just do what I usually do. How is the battery low on this again? Boy, this PC drinks the battery, man. Talk about drainage. Fuck me. Fam. I'm gonna have to do my reaction to it, but anyways, I'm gonna leave it here because it's been a kind of a long day in terms of streaming and all that stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it here. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna download that clip. I'm gonna download that video of him so I can do my own reaction because I don't want to piggyback off anything Lee Gunner and anybody else says on their reaction because they're reacting to it themselves. So if I can. I might have to if I can't find the original clip, I might have to download this reaction and just chop them out of it so that I just get when Igal's speaking. Jesus. Anyways, guys, like the stream, share, subscribe to the channel, follow all the socials, links in the description below. The Arsenal women's are European champions for the second time. They're the only English side in women's football history to win the Champions League. What phase is Renee Slegers in? Because, fam, that Barca side she just beat, fam, nothing to play with. Go look at their record if you don't believe me. She beat that. I'd take her managing the men's team in a heartbeat, yeah? Because even I think that she'd do something better than Super Tets. The way she tactically set up that team to beat that Barca, I'll pick her up from there, from not even the airport. I'll put in a request. Look, fam, hire this woman. I mean, better than Teta. Telling you. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there. I'll see you guys for the match reaction tomorrow, the very last match reaction of 2025 Premier League season. You know, because we've got no cup finals to look forward to. You know, it could have been us in the Champions League final, yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. And stay tuned for the reaction that I'll do to Igal, flip-flopping and shit.
Flip-flopping and shit!
You know what I mean? Anyways, see you guys in the next one. Peace.
And if anyone wants to have a come at me,
come and find me. I'm in the car park now.
Because I'm a black belt in karate.
Stop the cap.
Come and have a pop.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.